The music just cut out. What's happened to the... Please don't tell me it's crashed. Hey. Hey! That's different! That's the glitch trap rabbit that's in the trailer! This is a new ending! Five Nights at Freddy's has just dropped some absolute fire! The Security Breach Ruin trailer has revealed some insane secrets, and today, we're gonna learn what they mean! By using the Ruin trailer and combining it with the FNAF Security Breach game, we can piece together what's gonna happen next! And what we find out today is gonna absolutely blow your mind! Hey, I've already got goosebumps. I've already got goosebumps right here looking at this shot, this screen right here, because this is the very start of the trailer. This is what happens right at the beginning of the game. We've just run away from Monty and Chica chasing us over there, and we've come over to this location. The door's shut on us, and we're locked in as Gregory. But this image right here and this image right here are also at the very start of the Ruin trailer. So let's have a look about. We're going to look through the entirety of Security Breach, matching up with the trailer to find out what secrets are already in the game that's going to tell us what actually is going to happen in FNAF Security Breach Ruin. If I can actually talk properly. So if you're hyped for this, please go ahead and smash that like button. And if you're hyped for Ruin, please go ahead and tell me that as well. What do you think of the new animatronic designs? Who's your favorite? And hey, if you don't already know, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for the base game of FNAF Security Breach, and to enter the competition, because you're gonna need it. Yes, the DLC is free, but you need the base game to actually play the DLC. So all you need to do to enter the competition is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment down in the comment section below. Now you could put hashtag FNAF or hashtag Ruin, or you could just go ahead and tell me what you're looking forward to in Ruin, or who your favorite character is. So yes, go ahead, subscribe, leave a comment, and go ahead and like the video as well. So let's go ahead, let's look at the trailer, which we have got right here. Now this trailer just, oh, it was so good. It absolutely popped off. So as you can see here, we have got the comeback soon sign. We've got the whole place is covered in wooden panels, and these wooden panels are already broken. We can actually see daylight outside. We've got the trees outside visible through the broken and decayed wood. Now, if we go back to Security Breach itself, we can see outside, but it's obviously dark. We've got the trees through there, and if we just go ahead and do a little bit of flying, yeah, baby, Gregory got them flying boots on today. So, we've got the girl, Cassie breaks in through, like, somebody's obviously broken the windows and broken in, because, I mean, it's an abandoned pizzeria. There's loads of rumors about the Fazbear Corporation. People are going to break in. In fact, I'm pretty certain in the Tales of the Pizzaplex books, people do break in to the abandoned pizzeria. That's obviously something that might come back into the storyline. Anyway, we come through here. We can't really see too much at the moment. You have got all the trees and stuff. It's kind of difficult to see, but all the trees and everything are rendered outside. So it's daylight when Cassie's breaking in. She's not going in there. It's not Five Nights at Freddy's anymore. It's 5 days at Freddy's, and she's got to go and find Gregory because, hey, it's her curfew, and she doesn't want to get in trouble with her parents if she's got any. Maybe she's a robot. She's not a robot. So yeah, the only major clue that we get from the very start is that it's during the daytime. Now, next of all, we've obviously got the imagery over here of this portion of the Pizzaplex we're seeing right in front of us just now, but obviously it's been graffitied, heavily graffitied over here. Does that say rocks over here in purple? Potentially rocks, if rocks is somebody's favorite. And we've got loads of writing over on the wall. I don't think the writing's significant at all, but if you have a look at the walls and everything like that, the place is no longer in a fit state. All the power's off. It's no longer getting that sweet faz juice. Definitely could have worded that better, but the place is in a great state of disrepair. This is not just a couple of weeks after the events in Security Breach. This is months, if not years later on, because the amount of decay in this place and the way the robots and the animatronics have malfunctioned and broken down, this is potentially years after the events of Security Breach. So we gotta keep that in mind, because obviously Gregory is talking here. I hope you get this message. So either Gregory is sent this message and she's only just hearing it now years afterwards, or there's somebody in the Pizzaplex, potentially Glitch Trap, potentially Burn Trap, potentially a Mimic, or something like that, trying to lure Cassie into this place for whatever reason. We'll go through the rest of the trailer looking for significant locations, and as we come across them, we'll go and look for them. So far, everything's just showing you what the place is looking like. The place is in a massive state of disrepair, but the next location that we're probably going to go and explore will be the Princess Quest minigame.
Save me, Cassie. please.
Save me, Cassie, please. Now, that sounds very... not like Gregory, if you know what I mean. Gregory's a little boss boy. He's a little boss baby out there, destroying animatronics, taking things into his own hands. Why is he asking for help all of a sudden? He's not asked for help once during this entire thing. Just been him and his glam daddy, his stepfather-stepson relationship, and they've done absolutely everything they can. So it seems a little bit suspicious. I don't think Gregory's going to be here personally. I think this is some sort of trap, some sort of ruse. Now, this is an interesting location right here. This is in the daycare. So we're gonna go to the daycare. Now, if I remember correctly, that shop that we see is around this side of the daycare. Obviously, the daycare is a very important part of the trailer because we get to see the sun moon eclipse sort of character, don't we? Which is gonna be very, very exciting. Level 10 security pass? What's in there? I've cheated myself a level 10 security pass, but it doesn't actually let me in. What's on the other side of here? Oh, it just leads straight into the theater. Okay. I don't know why they've blocked that off. It's right here. This is the section right here, which means this part is actually blocked off. Right? Yeah, it is. It is. It's the Lucky Stars gift shop. That's what's in the trailer. So this whole corridor just in front of us over here, this whole like alleyway to the theater is actually blocked off with a crate. Now it's interesting. So this crate's here. They've blocked off that whole section. Why are there two shipping containers right here? Somebody's obviously come in at some point and decided, we need to take everything out of here. This place has gone downhill. We need to take the evidence out of here, and that's what they've tried to do. Now, this animatronic right here, why is this fella here? Was he in the shipping container and we've either A, freed him, or B, he's just escaped from the shipping container himself? That's very interesting. They've obviously got the security tape across the window over to our left. So this window over here has been blocked off over here. The glass is probably broken and they don't want people inside. So is there anything in here of significance that would suggest they don't want people going in here? Because at the moment, it's literally just pinatas and gifts and cute little Monties. Hey, that's what my boy Monty used to look like. Hey, somebody at Steelwell has got a fear of alligators because what they have done to Monty in the ruin is ridiculous. Not only in Security Breach did they take my man's legs, but in ruin they took his skin. He is gone. Poor Monty. Somebody is hating on gators. They're from Florida. Right. Everything over here just looks like masks and stuff like that, so it's nothing too significant. The numbers on the wall, you've got 2, 4, 5, all in different colors. 2, 4, 5, I don't know if there's any significance in there. 5 for Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's golden. It's golden Freddy. So what have we got? Have we not got like a box through here? Okay. Now, let's have a look at this box and see if this box is significant, because there's got to be some reason they have blocked off Fredbear's Family Diner old poster. Hello? Now this might be significant. Hello? Okay, so you've got the join us at Fredbear's Family Diner. Why do they want this hidden? Because you can clearly see over here that they've tried to block this area off. Maybe the door isn't blocked, but why are they showing this image? Why are Steelwool showing us this exact image right here? Is it just telling us that we're going to go back to the daycare? But it's not immediately obvious that this is the daycare. Everybody's going to be looking at Mr. Endo Boy over here, Mr. Mimic over here, Mr. Mimic 1 over here. Everybody's going to be looking at them. They've not got red eyes, so does that mean we can control them? That's what I wondered, because normally these animatronics only look at you when you turn away from them. They're like the weeping angels sort of thing. Their whole device is, if you're looking at them, they're still. You turn your back on them, they're coming for the cheeks. So, we're looking about in the background, we're trying to find out the secrets, and it looks like they're trying to block us off from going inside this gift shop, and now the only significant thing in the gift shop is this Fredbear's Family Diner poster. Are they trying to hide this poster? Because at the moment, it's just a sort of nice little Easter egg. However, is this tying us in with something else? Definitely something to think about. We're going through the trailer and trying to link things back to the Security Breach and what we know and love, and trying to work out what comes next. If you have any of your own theories or some things you want me to try out for yourself or try out for myself in the next video, let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, what I think is interesting here is we are, as Cassie, are fiddling about with this new mechanic, and then suddenly we've got the robot moving. Does that mean we can control animatronics? I don't know, but it's interesting. Now, we got my girl, Chica. Why is she in this area? Why is she in Roxy's area? I think I know why. My girl's come for a makeover. That's right. She has lost the top of her dome. She is the shadow of her former self. She's out here trying to look good, and here we are just invading our personal space. She's out here just to make herself feel good about herself once again. She's come to Roxy's Glamrock studio to start looking glamorous again, baby. Yeah, hair and makeup. Okay, now, this is half a joke, half not, and the reason I'm going to tell you why is just now. Through here, we've actually got we've got the first Princess Quest minigame. So, obviously, as we know already, the Princess Quest minigames are, you got to go through there, and this is how you free Vanessa to get the good ending in FNAF Security Breach, the happy ending, the 3-star ending. You play all 3 Princess Quest minigames, and you get the freed Vanessa ending. It's very simple. So, is she here to guard these machines? Because what people have found out in the files is that the Princess Quest person we play as, the shiny golden girl that saves the day, she's actually called Cassidy. Now, Cassidy's also meant to be Golden Freddy, and the girl that we're meant to be playing as in the new game, the Ruin DLC, is called Cassie. We hear it very clearly. Gregory's calling the girl Cassie as Cassie's jumping in through the window. We're just putting 1 and 1 together and getting 2. It's quite simple. So, is Chica in this location because she's here to protect the Princess Quest game? I don't know, but again, it's something to think about, along with Chica's obviously here to get herself done up a little bit. I mean, she's lost half her dome, man. She's lost her hair. She just wants to look good and feel good. But we're not done with the Princess Quest minigames yet. No. We're gonna come back to these, so keep on watching. I think this section here that we're watching where, Cassie is speaking to Gregory on the walkie-talkie and telling him to run. I'm pretty certain this is actually in the glamorous area that we just talked about. Yes, it's here. I think it's this image here. Right? It is, yes, it is. Like, let's back it up a little bit. Let's back it up and we can match them. I think it is this area. Over here, you've got the drawers, the shelving unit. You've got the 2 chairs in front of the mirror. And this door is now open. Because if you have a look over here, this door is closed. There's nothing going on there. But then you've got the mirror, you've got the 2 chairs, and you've got the shelving unit. So what's through this door? Monty pondering over there. What are you hiding behind here? Oh, I do love looking for secrets. Now, what's through here? It looks like it's just another exit. It's just another exit out of this side. So I don't think it's too significant. It's just this door was closed off before, but now you can actually go into it. Why though? Wonder if this temporarily closed area is going to be open now instead, and you come in and you go through that door. But then again, actually, if you came in through the normal entrance, which is over here, that would take you through past this area where we see Chica. Because this is what happens here, but somebody's stolen the bench in the bus stop. Oh! So was there meant to be a bus running through? I wonder if the bus, if we can sort of maybe get the bus up and running again, or maybe use a go-kart to get around to make things a little bit quicker. Now, that would be a cool mechanic, and it would open up the Pizzaplex a lot more. Very interesting, but yes, something else to think about. Ayo, Monty, they really did you dirty, man. Now, I was having a look through this area here. This is obviously when we are in the Monty Golf, and Monty Golf has been absolutely destroyed. It looks like a proper swamp now. Now, I can't 100% tell. It looks like the walking platform that was once high above the golf course is actually fallen down now. And it's the place is looking the worst ever. This is going to be very scary as well, because it was once bright and colorful and now is very dark, murky, like Shrek's bathwater. And we're going to have to navigate our way through here, because it looked like there that Cassie jumped quite the height to get down, and it looks like a proper gator swamp now. This is going to be very fun. Actually, I've just got to correct myself real quick. I don't think the platform is entirely fallen down. I think that is quite far down still. I think it's fallen down somewhat, but not all the way. And this is, the golf course course, is completely ruined by now. Can't 100% tell where this area is. Somebody's going to have to tell me that one. You got Monty here. A lot of people have been... by the way, Cassie on a girl boss grind here, but this looks like a jump scare, end gaming sort of... Yeah, just jump scare. It's just a very cool jump scare because she tries to hold him off like a girl boss. She's going in there. She's strong. The fact that she's managed to hold off a robotic alligator is insane. But she, like, Monty does unfortunately get the best of her, and we've got the typical game over that we know and love. So she fails. And here we go. We got Chica, and let's just face it, baby girl, she's got no face left. I mean, Gregory had already kicked it in, and she got crushed, but her eyes are still popped out. And she's worse. All the animatronics are worse. This is not how Gregory left them. Yes, he messed them up, but he has done more than just this. Now, it's going to be interesting. What's going to happen? Is Cassie just doing the same here and destroying more animatronics? It's definitely Cassie. I think at some points we're going to be playing as Cassie, and at other points we're going to be playing as Gregory, but this is definitely Cassie because she's got the green nail polish, which matches up with Roxy, so I think she's got a connection with Roxy as well. Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later, but Cassie kind of following on with Gregory and doing the animatronics a little bit dirty. This right here is our Glam Daddy. Now, once you lighten the image up, it's very obvious that this is Glam Daddy, and he's had some sort of roof girder, iron pole crushed him, and I don't know what's happened, but this pattern here kind of looks like Phasor Quest, isn't it? Is it this? I'm sure this is the only time you see this sort of wall pattern. I'm sure it's in the Phasor Blast area. And this is where Glam Daddy actually gets wrecked by the animatronics. Because obviously Vanny goes disassemble Freddy, and that's when the savage versions of the robots go ahead, they attack Freddy, and the poor Glam Daddy is left in a state of disrepair. That's what happens, because you have a look at his chest here, it's completely caved in and ruined, and what Steelwill are very clever about here is they're not showing his head. They're not showing Glam Daddy's head here, so it means the ending is still up in the air. The ending that leads onto the DLC, the canon ending, is still up in the air. It's not 100% the burn trap ending, and we'll go into that a little bit more later on. We've got Roxy here, and it doesn't look like Roxy's trying to attack or end game Cassie over here. If you have a look very carefully, it's like she's holding on to her, because the rest of the animatronics, well, Monty has just gone in for the end game and straight away. Yes, Roxy doesn't have a face, but maybe because she's not leaping, because that's Roxy's action. She hears something, she just leaps. That's her whole motive. Once we take her eyes out, her whole motive is she just hears something and she leaps towards it like some sort of savage beast. However, here, no, not anymore. She's going ahead, and it looks like she might be helping Cassie out, which would be a very interesting twist, and I would love it, and it kind of mirrors. I'm sure Roxy has green nail polish. She does, yes. So, to reflect that, Cassie having green nail polish, I think that might be a hint that Roxy helps us. But at the end of the day, we don't know until the game comes out. I just love speculating, and I love hearing people's theories. Here we go. This is the next interesting bit here. We've obviously got the sun and moon, and this is going to be very cool because obviously he's half sun, half moon. The left-hand side is glowing yellow because that's the sun side, and the right-hand side on the screen is obviously the blue moon side, so it's going to be 50-50. It looks like at the start, he's going to try and jump scare us, but then he suddenly goes ahead and he decides to give us a cheeky little wave. There we go. So I think the sun/moon is going to be a proper Jekyll and Hyde character. One moment you think you're safe because it's the sun that's in control, and then suddenly the moon's in control, and they want to just endgame you. That's what it is. And this door is obviously the main door that leads into the daycare. This door right here, baby! Obviously, we're going to have to knock on the door or something, which probably suggests that the slide that we come down in this version of the game is going to be like broken or knocked off or something. So we have to get in via the big old door. So we're chapping on that door, and he comes out, and he's both. So we're going to get the jump scare there, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. Now, speaking of the sun and moon design, sign. There's actually a hint to that in this game already. Now, here we are. We're in the Sun and Moon's room. Now, these guys are clearly savage already. They've gone ahead and destroyed a couple of bots. My fun day. Me, there's a very interesting cake over there, which is purple and yellow, which is Golden Freddy's colors. I don't know if that's significant, but I thought I'd point it out. But the main thing we're in here for is we, right here, have got the secret room where somebody has already been. Now, it's up in the air who's actually been here. By the way, lovely picture of Roxy there. But let's have a look at the little secret over here in the corner. Let's see if this is significant to the whole storyline. We've got Golden Moon. I think that's just because it's their room. However, this game right here is the significant one. Right here, we have got the Balloon Boy minigame. Now, you might be thinking, why is this important? Well, I'll show you. Right at the end of the minigame, if you've completed all the secret glitches and got all the balloons and stuff like that, you actually get this crazy sun-moon hybrid up in the sky. Now, this is, I think, pretty much hinting towards that the sun and moon animatronic have some sort of ulterior programming or ulterior soul inside that is hinting towards ruin. Because at the moment, this Balloon Boy minigame doesn't actually hold much significance. It is just here as a fun little minigame, and that is it. Why was there a secret inside this bad boy? Because it doesn't do too much. However, down in the very bowels of the Pizzaplex, right by Burn Trap, there is another Balloon Boy minigame just like this. The machine's there, the machine's on, but you cannot play it. What happens if in the new game, the DLC, if you've completed the first part of it, in the DLC, you can complete the second part of it, and you're going to get a different ending. You're going to get something different to do with the sun and moon. And maybe that is how you save the sun and moon animatronic, Eclipse, whatever you want to call him. I think is very significant. And again, something very cool to mention. Honestly, I'm so hyped for Ruin. Let me know what you think. I think this fella's going to have a real significant story. And another detail, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, is why has he got teeth behind his teeth? He's got like the sun and moon animatronic teeth there, but he's got human teeth underneath. They look like human teeth. What is this guy? What's his significance? We didn't get to see enough of him, apart from he was a menace in Security Breach. This guy's gonna have a huge storyline, and I think that Balloon Boy minigame is going to be linked to it. Why is Balloon Boy linked to this fellow? I don't know. Maybe it's just a fun minigame, or maybe there's some more significance behind it. Maybe Balloon Boy and this fella are like almost like one and the same. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. I'm throwing it at the wall like a bit of pasta, see what's sticking. And the more things I say, the more chance I have something being right. Now this is where the cool part comes. We are in the daycare, and obviously the sun or moon, or we find it in here, we find a Vanny mask. And once we put this mask on, which, by the way, if you have a look at the daycare, this place is completely and utterly trashed. I don't know if that's the moon that's done this, because obviously the sun cannot be out. The lights are off. The lights are permanently off at this point, so the moon has probably gone absolutely insane at this point. The sun's tried to take over, and they've developed a complete and utter cross-meshing of personalities, and that's why we've got Eclipse, I think the fan base is calling him at the moment. But we find this mask. Maybe it's in here, maybe it's somewhere else. But I think the Princess Quest mini games are gonna maybe lead us on to how to get this mask, and I'll show you why in a minute. But here we go. We put the mask on. The mask boots up. We saw that very quickly, very briefly there. And we can see almost like an augmented reality, which we know is already huge in the FNAF world, because you've got the VR, and that's how Vanessa met Glitch Trap, I think, through that. The story is so convoluted at the moment, but I love it. And we can see things that aren't necessarily there for the eye. We've got these digital clouds that are probably moving around. We've got some sort of cool designs on what appears to be like a tunnel or a slide over here. And in this vision, obviously it's giving us like night vision. If you have a look at Vanny, when she's skipping around the place, she can find us easily. Like, she hunts us down. It's crazy. And even if it's dark, she knows where we are. And it's probably because she's got this augmented reality mask on that's giving her some form of night vision. So we're wearing this probably to find secrets, other exits or things that we can do in here. And then we'll take off the mask. But to make the mechanic balance, obviously, if we're wearing it too long, this fella appears, this new glitch trap version of potentially Glamrock Bonnie. I think this could be Glamrock Bonnie. Glamrock Bonnie went missing in the game. Glamrock Bonnie has... Foxy's never mentioned. Foxy is just out there. He's just gone. He's vanished. There's no trace of him in this trailer. Goodbye, Foxy. You've been completely replaced by Roxy. Goodbye. You're gone. However, Bonnie has had such a focus in this game. He's got his own bowling area. He's got so much storyline about him going missing and Monty becoming the new member of the band, and Monty's aggression probably leads to maybe some sort of guilt over what's happened to Glamrock Bonnie. So... We still don't know fully what has happened there. So has Glitchtrap or Vanessa as Vanny used Glamrock Bonnie, this has been the speculation all the time, to create Burntrap? Burntrap's got a body. Where's that come from? Because obviously at the end of Pizzeria Sim, Glitchtrap is burned and he's gone, he's been exorcised, he's disappeared. And that's when Glitchtrap is taken over. Glitchtrap is the new thing. He's gone. Afton's gone. Bye-bye. However, the digital version of it, that needs to come around again. So they need a body for that. So has Glitchtrap fully succeeded in taking over Glamrock Bonnie's body? That's why Glamrock Bonnie's here no more. He was part of the experimentation progress. And the reason we're saying this is because Blue, he's a blue rabbit, right? It just makes sense. Presumably, Glamrock Bonnie is blue. All the Bonnies are blue. Because normally, Glitchtrap is like a browny, greeny color. However, this time, he's got a little bit of purple, a little bit green, but predominantly, he is blue. He's a blue rabbit. We might be grasping at straws here, but I think this is where Glamrock Bonnie's been the entire time. We'll find out soon, but now... quickly, to go back to the mask, I think what they've been trying to hint at is you go and play the Princess Quest minigames, and that's exactly why we saw why they've made such a big deal of the Roxy salon. Because here we go, we're hiding from Roxy in her salon. You can see the scissors up in the top corner. We've got an image outside the salon here, and Chica patrolling. So you've got Chica and Roxy in here. Why would you need both of them here? And you've got another image in here of the girl, Cassie, speaking to Gregory on a Roxy walkie-talkie. That is 3 pieces of footage from the one section of this game. And what is in here that's so significant? What is in here that is so significant? We have got the Princess Quest mini game. So let's dive inside these mini games now and have a look at some more evidence that leads me to believe that these are going to be even more important in the new DLC. First of all, this is Cassidy. That is the name in the files for this character. She's called Cassidy, and it might just be an insane coincidence, but the main girl in the DLC being called Cassie seems a bit on the nose. Seems a bit interesting. Now, these creatures here, again, are like nightmarish Bonnie / glitch traps. As you can see, they're all... So again, this is very similar to the creature that we see at the end of the trailer, that glitch trappy type monster. And these ones look even more like it. These ones here with legs. Again, I think it's definitely intentional that these creatures look very similar to what we have just seen in the trailer. And you got this monster right at the end of the very first Princess Quest minigame, which again looks very similar to the glitch trappy Bonnie monster that we have just seen in the trailer. This big mutant fella. And obviously he takes possession, or he tries to stop Cassie from doing what she is doing, or Cassidy, sorry, doing what she's doing. So that makes me believe that in the actual DLC, we might be reliving the events of Princess Quest, but as Cassie in the Pizzaplex. But instead this time of saving Vanessa, we're going to be saving Gregory, or maybe Gregory's soul, or whatever's happening in here. Also here, it might just be a complete coincidence, but right beside the machine for Princess Quest, you have got a Bonnie. You have got a Bonnie poster, which, if you know all the secrets, and to get into the Balloon Boy area that we were in before with the Sun and Moon, you have to actually take pictures of these fellas with your Faz camera. However, here we go. Princess Quest minigame number 2. Let's go and have a look at this and complete it. Once again, what secrets are in here? I don't think there's too many secrets in this level. I think it's more the next one is the one we really want to find the secrets in. Okay, now time for the very final Princess Quest minigame.
You have a choice.
Here we go.
The door is open, and you can go.
I know.
Or you can continue to investigate the secrets of the Pizzaplex. I feel there is something else going on besides Vanny.
Yeah, probably, buddy, and you probably should leave and just get the very terrible ending. However, we're gonna choose the Vanny ending.
We saw her hideout, right?
Let's go and get him.
In Fazer Blast? Maybe we could catch her there. If she thinks I escaped, maybe we can surprise her.
Yes, come. Let us end this.
Let us end this, Freddy, once and for all, except it doesn't end it, does it? Now, this is where Freddy, obviously, unfortunately, goes ahead and has himself a little bit of an accident. Because Vanny decides to go all savage. Now, it's very important that this is 3D rendered. This isn't a cartoon here. This is proper 3D rendered, so this is very important, okay? And my Glam Daddy gets absolutely torn to shreds. Now, this is important because that's what we see in the trailer. When we see Glam Daddy in the trailer, he is ruined, he is wrecked, he is not looking good. So, let's go ahead and finish off this ending. Vanny's obviously coming after us. We don't want that to happen. So let's just get out of here. It's very dark. That's what I'm really looking forward to in Ruin. Is how dark the game is actually going to be. You can see it in the trailer already that it is dark. We don't need to bother about her, so let's just escape. Is she following us? I don't think she is. Over here we got this fella. Let's just get past. Look, we don't. Let's just do that. Thank you very much, Gregory, an absolute savage. I don't know. Sometimes there's an animatronic over here. That doesn't appear to be this time, which is good. I can't hear you, baby boy. Yep, I'm going. I'm going! I love how Freddy over here is like, turn them against Vanny, get them to be absolutely savage. So my man's is over there condoning straight up endgaming Vanny. He's an absolute monster. Okay, anyway, let's get ahead. We're not going to endgame her that way. We're going to come over here and we're going to free her soul in the Princess Quest minigame. Princess Quest minigame number 3. Now, the reason I think that this could potentially be very important for the DLC is because of the items we actually get throughout this. Now, I can't remember which of the 2 items we get for the first one. I think it's Plush Trap. There he is there. Something is not right. That's right. Little Plush Trap plushie over here. He's infused with dark energy. Now, I think collecting these items means we're bringing them out of the game. That's how we can free Vanessa, because I don't know if we exorcise them, but we're taking them out of this game. That's what it looks like we're doing. And we all know that what's happening in these FNAF games is very supernatural, very sci-fi at times. And that means that potentially we're letting Glitch Trap leave. Now, the next item is going to be the Vanny mask. Now, obviously, we know how important this mask is going to be in the new game because it serves as some sort of mechanic. So taking the mask out of this game just now, I think, is a very, very bad idea. Now, we found a lot of stuff that's going to be leading on to the Ruin DLC, so let's see what happens when we complete these mini-games. Maybe Steel Wheels updated the game, maybe we'll get something new, maybe we'll discover something that we've not yet seen. Let's grab that real quick. Something is not right. There we go. We have got the mask. And again, it's showing us exactly the same mask that is in the trailer. And it's obviously got that evil energy attached to it. So I think us taking this mask, yes, it's freeing Vanessa from Glitch Trap's curse. And she's no longer under his power. But I think taking this mask out the game is a very, very bad idea. Let's go in here. Let's grab the key. Excellent. Now let's get out of here and let's see everything unfold. Obviously, Glitchtrap does not want us to do what we are doing, so he's sending all his little minions after us to make sure that we can no longer succeed in what we are up to. I've gone ahead and I've defeated every single one of these little minions. All gone, endgamed. I've got rid of every part of this virus, so let's see what happens next. We'll go ahead, we'll escape, because this big door and that scream right there suggests that we have left this Princess Quest minigame world. So let's go ahead and see what happens now. Okay, so here we go. We got the error on the minigame because we have gone ahead and we have freed the game. Vanny's here. When she appears, Gregory's just looking out of the window. All the animatronics are getting turned off because obviously the influence that Vanessa once had over them has gone. It no longer exists. They've all shut down. Here's a little snippet. We've got the blonde hair up there. The Vanny mask is on the floor with the bow tie. It looks like she has been freed. With the mask just lying on the floor, that could suggest that we find it and we go ahead and pick it up as Cassie. Obviously, Gregory has taken Freddy's head off his body, put it in his bag, and we're leaving with Vanessa. We got the 3-star ending. This is potentially, I think, as it's the only 3-star ending, that is the canon ending, and that is potentially why in the trailer we see Glam Daddy, but we don't see his head. It makes sense for this to be the ending, but it also makes sense for the Burn Trap ending to be the ending. Now, there's pros and negatives to each one. One, if we took this as the ending, why does Gregory come back? What happened to Vanessa? And what happens to Gregory when he comes back for Cassie to have to come in and save him? Leaves a lot of questions. And then you got the Burn Trap ending, on the other hand, as Gregory's trapped underground. If this is indeed a ruined pizzeria, because obviously the fire happened down in the bowels of the Pizzaplex, and that would cause a lot of damage to the Pizzaplex, how's Gregory lived for this long? Is he indeed a robot? Has he found some snacks to live on? What's he drank? There's so many questions that still need answered, and I'm certain we can find them in this game. So if you have any thoughts or theories about which is the canon ending, let me know down in the comment section below. We're going to wait for this to end, and we're going to see what happens next. The music just cut out. What's happened to the... Please don't tell me it's crashed. Hey! That's different! That's the Glitchtrap rabbit that's in the trailer! This is a new ending! So does that mean that ending is actually the canon ending? I'm willing to believe it because it is the 3-star ending and it ties up Security Breach nice, but again, it leaves more questions than answers. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and feelings down in the comment section below. Man, I cannot wait for Ruin. If you're hyped as well, please go ahead and smash that like button, especially if you did enjoy today's video, because we went through the entirety of the Ruin trailer, found all the significant points, and used the base Security Breach game to discuss and to predict what's going to happen in Ruin. So, hey, right about my face just now, there's going to be another couple of videos I know you will enjoy, and hey, if you have any thoughts and theories, let me know down in the comment section below. Anyway, I've been Razzbowski, you've been the beautiful Raspberries as always for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!